Everyone. My name is Candis Dyer, and this is Canna Corner. We broadcast live from my Candis Dyer page every Monday at 7 o'clock, unless I got the day off, but I don't get many of them. So normally we broadcast live on Monday. And then we also broadcast live from Relevant over there on the Relevant app. So if you can't check out the video on the Facebook, you can listen over on the Relevant app too in the audio. So it's really cool. If you want to learn more about the Relevant app and how to download it and all that good stuff, just hit me up and I will walk you through all of it, because I know that starting new apps can be difficult at times. And I'm definitely not asking anybody to get rid of Facebook. Just saying we're trying to build the cannabis community over there too. That way, when we're grounded from Facebook or whatever, we can still talk to each other. Also, no censorship over there. So it's a great app. Speaking of Relevant, they are one of our sponsors, and shout out to our sponsors, Relevant, KM420 Radio, the Human Solution International, WJAE 420 Radio, as well as our newest Go Green botanicals. So big shout out to all our sponsors. Wouldn't be able to do this without y'all. And without all of you. Brandy, Money, and your mom. Oh, I'm so glad your mom's doing good. We were praying. Hey, Brian, what's up? If y'all could just share and put some hearts so I know you're there. Say a little something. What'd you get for Christmas? Today we are talking about the holidays. I hope everyone had an amazing holiday. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to everybody. Happy Hanukkah. Happy holidays to all of you who don't celebrate it. Christmas. Love all y'all. So we are talking a little bit about the holidays. I have a difficult time on the holidays, and I know a lot of people do. And so I kind of wanted to bring awareness to this today on Canna Corner. Since I didn't have a guest today, we had to move them to the 17th, which I'll be talking about them in just a second. So I figured I'd come on here and just share with y'all some updates about the mentor program and talk to y'all a little bit about depression and the holidays. I know for me, we used to always go to my grandma's every year. And, you know, we would all get together as a family and eat a big old meal and, you know, do the present thing. And it was just about being with family. I mean, that was really important to us. But then I lost my grandma. And so we didn't really have she was the one that kept Christmas together and would have us all come and visit and eat. So when we lost my grandma, it was really hard to kind of get into that spirit. And then I lost my mom to suicide about 14 years ago, right before Thanksgiving. So that's a hard thing for me too, because then, you know, when I didn't have my grandma, at least I had my mom. I would go and we would do the Thanksgiving thing either at her house or she would come to my house. So now that, I mean, I don't really have family to celebrate with anymore. I don't really speak to my father's side of the family, and just never really clicked or got along with any of the other family. So, I mean, I have nothing against them or anything, just isn't, you know, my mom or my grandma. So I have a really hard time during Thanksgiving and Christmas, and I try to push through it, you know, because I have kids and I try to make it good for them. Unfortunately, this year, you know, we're kind of strapped for money. And so I had to explain to my daughter, you know, I'm not going to be able to get you Christmas this year on Christmas. I said, as soon as my check comes in, we will go pick you out. She really wanted an electric guitar, and we will go pick that out for you. Well, I was talking to my great friend Connie, and she was over here, and we went and had breakfast. And, you know, we were just talking about Christmas and how, you know, getting down on this time of year. And, you know, I was just explaining to her that, you know, it's a really hard time for me. And I was really, really upset that I couldn't get my daughter anything. Sorry. As a mom, that's really hard. Um, she understood, don't get me wrong, she was so sweet about it, and it's okay, mom, don't worry. I want to spend time with the family and we're going to play games and we played Scrabble and I mean, we had fun. But it's just hard, that's your daughter and she shouldn't have to be the only person on Christmas not opening anything up. So it was really hard for me. And I was just explaining to Connie about how it was. And she was talking to me a little bit. We were talking about how holidays get us down. And anyway, I had no idea, but she messaged me and she was like, hey, don't get that guitar yet. I want to ask a few of my musician friends if they know where we could get, a discounted one or, a cheaper one. Oh, thank you, Connie. Yes, you are so awesome. Thank you, love. She's on here right now. And she said, so don't get a guitar yet, and I couldn't anyway. I was waiting for my check to come in. But I was planning on taking Andrea to the pawn shop and, getting a cheap, starter guitar for her. And so Connie ends up messaging me, like, I think it was like the next day. Oh my God, I made a post about, a friend in need, having health problems and needing a little help this Christmas. And this tattoo shop, Urban Tattoos, messages her like within an hour. And not only did they help us, but they bought her a whole kit with the speaker and the case and everything. So, oh my God, I love you, Connie. Thank you for doing this. It made me feel so much better to see a smile on my daughter's face. She doesn't deserve to, be the only kid on Christmas, see it looking at Facebook and seeing all these people open stuff. And I just couldn't, I didn't have anything. So to see that smile on her face the other day, we went and met Connie and picked it up. I want to give a big shout out to Urban Tattoo Studio in Arlington, Texas. They really made our Christmas, and to see that there's so much kindness in the world, I don't like complain much on Facebook. I kind of keep our problems to ourselves. Everybody goes through problems, but I realize, I want to keep it real with y'all. I realize that Christmas is hard for a lot of people, and I just wanted to share this with y'all and let y'all know that there are good people out there. Thank you so much, Connie. You're great. I love you, girl. And just thank you to the Urban Tattoo Studio. Please, y'all, I shared a post on my page. If you can, just go like them, share them, give them some love, because they helped us a lot this Christmas and made our Christmas. It was amazing. So I just wanted to thank them. And if you are in the Arlington, Texas area, I actually looked at their Facebook page and they do really, really good work. So if you're thinking about getting a tattoo, think about Arlington Urban's Tattoo Studio. I saw that they also did a toy drive for kids and for Christmas too. So they do a lot of things like that as well. So you're thinking about getting a tattoo, go check them out. And I will put the link here after. Oh, thank you, love. Yes, she practiced a little bit yesterday. There's a card that came with it with a 3-month trial of lessons. And so we hooked her up with that and everything. And it's just great. I know she's going to do great. She taught herself how to play the acoustic. Now she's not great. Don't give me, but like little songs, she taught herself how to do that. And I mean, I was shocked. And then the piano, she's taught herself how to do that. So I know she's going to do great with this. And I hope that she has, uses this as an outlet for, like writing songs and stuff, to get her feelings out there. It's a great thing. But I wanted to come on here and let y'all know, You know, you may see me on here smiling all the time, and but I go through stuff too. Everybody goes through stuff, and I just wanted to let you know, if you're having a hard time on Christmas or Thanksgiving and you just need somebody to talk to, I'm always here. You can message me any time of day or night. I'm always on Facebook working, so I will see your message like that. And I will try to help as best as I can, try to talk you through it and just be an ear if that's what you need. But just for all those out there, just be aware, it's hard sometimes for a lot of people. People are barely making it as it is. And then to have to, buy trees and lights and all that. Some people just can't do it and they got to choose between food or that. And so if you know anyone, that's struggling, or maybe they don't have the money for the meal that year, or they don't have family to go to, that year, invite them over, invite them to sit at your table. You know what I mean? Just, it's really hard. Suicide rate goes up this time of year, and I can see why. It's very hard for a lot of people, but I hope everyone had an amazing year. I hope y'all aren't depressed during Christmas, but I wanted to kind of make this video and just let y'all know that I love you and my heart goes out to you if Christmas is a hard time for you. If not, thank God, I'm so happy. But if it is, I hear you, love. I'm here with you and I feel your pain, and I will be here for you if you need me. So awesome. 2022, y'all. It is the year 2022 now, and hopefully this year will be a lot better than last year. We ate our black-eyed peas, which we do every year, and I was telling my Jason, maybe we should skip it this year because it didn't work for us much last year. But no, we're very blessed. We've got the RV. We're fixing to, have the land and get everything that we want, and I couldn't ask for anything more, for sure. And I get to do this, y'all. This is like the most amazing thing. I get to come on here and talk to y'all and let y'all know about the updates, about the bills that are coming up, which we'll be getting back to work on that soon, for sure. And then I wanted to let y'all know that we're fixing to do a series coming up. And I spoke with Trisha with Courage and Cannabis the other day, and I guess there's like a lot of different authors in this book, Courage for Cannabis, and it's been released. There's a hard copy fixing to be released. Anyway, she's going to come on and talk to y'all more about this book. I believe it's a bunch of different people and their cannabis stories, and they're writing a book about it. So Dr. Bridget is one of the people that has something to do with this. So Trisha is going to come on with a few of the writers on the 17th. So I'm making the flyer for that. She's sending me the information on that to my email, and I'll be making the flyer for that soon. But Courage and Cannabis, y'all, I will try to put the link in after the show on that as well, so y'all can go check that out. Candy, one of our THSI Texas chapter peeps, have a lot to do with this. I believe she's got her story out there as well. So I mean, it's just a great group of people, and they've got a really good thing coming on. And I wanted to update y'all and let y'all know about this and to go check it out. Also, our dear friend Adam Fogelman. I'm not saying that right. Not Adam Fogelman. Sorry, y'all. I can't remember his last name. Adam Assenberg. Adam Assenberg. Make sure I said that right. Yes, Adam Assenberg. Sorry, I got Fogelman on the line. We were fighting for him so long. He's finally out of prison, thank God. But so I had that in my mind. But Adam Assenberg, I'm sorry, is in the ICU right now. And so if y'all can reach out to him, he has to have a stent in his heart for surgery. He had a blood clot in his leg that has broke up now. and he is waiting for a bed in Spokane. And right now he is in, like I said, the ICU. I talked to him for a while yesterday and let him know that I would be letting everybody know that he is in ICU. He's doing okay right now, but they are going to be looking to do surgery on him to put a stent in his heart. So if you know him, Adam Assenberg, and y'all can shoot him a message on Facebook. Just tell him you're thinking about him and sending him prayers and hugs and everything like that. And send good vibes his way, because he has had a lot going on in his life, y'all. And cannabis has helped him so much. And just to be in ICU around this time, it's good to hear that people care and people are thinking about you and that they love you and they're here for you. Also, we have Trisha with Puffin Pretty. She will be coming on Canna Corner. Tracy with Puffin Pretty, as well as Amanda Grace Hughes on January 10th. So January 10th, Amanda Grace Hughes. I'm trying to talk to Tracy about rescheduling because she's the one I double booked for the 17th. And so I don't know her date yet, but stick with me. On the 17th, we got the Courage and Cannabis. She just said, yes, that works for her. So she will be coming in on the 24th. I do know that date now. And the Courage and Cannabis people will be coming in on the 17th. So great lineup this month, y'all. Great way to start out the year. I'm very excited about introducing all these people to you. I love the cannabis community and what we're about, and helping people reach their dreams and help with their, letting people know about what business they have and all that. You know me, I always like to help people. So that's what we do. But okay. So the mentor program, y'all, was the next thing I wanted to kind of talk to y'all about. Sorry, I know I'm kind of all over the place today, but that is how my brain is working right now. For the past couple weeks, I have been at home. I've tried to smile and make a good, but it's hard, y'all. You got to like force yourself to get through it. And I'm forcing myself. I'm going to get back on it, but my mind has just been jumbled. And then on top of that, with the cold weather, my back has been giving me problems. I've barely even been able, to walk around the house without going, so I feel like just all of that combined it's just got me jumbled right now, but I'm going to be all right. I'm going to get back on track. I know I haven't been posting that much for a couple of weeks. People are probably like, what's going on with her? But I'm good. I'm making it. I'm getting through this. Like I've gotten through everything in my life, and I've got a great husband, a wonderful, wonderful children, an amazing RV, and I'm just counting my blessings. I'm counting my blessings and try to focus on helping others instead of so much about myself. KW Vest is watching. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while. The mentor program, I was going to talk to y'all about that. We have been meeting like 3 times a week for this mentor program, y'all. And I believe we have a couple people right now. I'm waiting on the name back, or am I? Hold on. I think I can go find. Oh no, you know what? That was the one that I'm supposed to interview for Instagram. So we'll talk about that first. I believe we're going to be doing several segments on Instagram on the Human Solution International IG. And sorry, y'all, I got to look up my text. And Craig got back to us and he said he's giving us several prisoners to interview. And the prisoners are all people who have gotten out, and they're going to come on and they're going to share with us some of the problems they had when they got out. Like they didn't have a phone, or they didn't have a place, they didn't have any clothes, just those problems that they dealt with. The reason we're doing this is because, like I said, we're starting this from scratch. Nobody really does anything like this, helping prisoners that get out. And the ones that do aren't helping the ones that had a violent crime when they were 16, or had a DUI when they were 21 or whatever, you know what I mean? Not that they got in trouble this time, but something that I think should be expunged and not even looked at when you're a kid. Anyway, you know, we've all made mistakes in our past and we've all done stupid shit when we were kids. And just imagine if all that stuff ever got held against us now. Like, and so we look at each mentor on a case-to-case basis. And yes, if they are in a violent crime right now, along with their weed, no, we won't be helping them. But if they've done something stupid in the past, that's why we say a case by case basis. And they're dealing with a cannabis crime now, then we're going to help. We're going to do all that we can to help. And so that's what the mentor program is all about. We're going to be doing the interviews with the prisoners on IG. I can't remember the time. Stay tuned for that. I'll be making a post about that soon. I think I wrote it down. Like I said, I'm scatterbrained, y'all. I've got all this stuff going on and I'm trying to keep it in my head. And I think it looks like January 5th, January 12th, and January 19th. So I'm not sure what actual day that is. Let's go look. The actual day is Wednesdays. Okay, so every Wednesday at 4 o'clock, we will be doing an interview on IG with prisoners, talking to them about the problems that they had when they got out and the help that they needed. And that way we can figure out, you know, what we need to help with, right? Because like I said, we're doing this from scratch. So Becca has done an amazing job writing up the mentor guide handbook for all of the mentors to know, you know, what rules to follow and how to do what. And then she has done an amazing job with the application process. And excuse me, if you can see, we've been doing a lot of work with our IG and with our Facebook, getting it all in line, because they're teaching us also how to go and get grants so that we can get donations for this, so we can help more people. So there's a lot going on behind the scenes. I know that, you know, it's hard to like articulate everything that we've been doing, but I promise you, we've been working our asses off. And we meet every Friday and every Monday and Friday and Thursday. So we are constantly doing things, making Instagram posts and figuring stuff out. We do have a lady that we are working to get out, that if you would like to write her, I wrote her up a Christmas letter. Unfortunately, I've got to get stamps and mail that out. I haven't done that yet. Ugh. But I did write the letter. The letter is right here. And so I will be sending this with her soon. Okay. It's just good to get a letter from a stranger and know, you know, and from what I understand, one of her friends were saying she thought everyone forgot her. She is doing life for prison, y'all. Tamika is her name. And I know I've got her information wrote on here. I want to let y'all know more about her. Jackie is working very hard with her. Her name is Tamika. For some reason, out of all these papers, I cannot find the information on her. I definitely need to get more organized, y'all. It was funny. My sister came over and she said, you know what all these papers remind me of? And I was like, what? And she goes, Mom. And she's right. Mom would sit in her bed, and I don't know if y'all know what the Bine Act is, but my mom met with John Walsh. Me and her went on a train and went to Austin, and we met with John Walsh. And she's one of the reasons, she is the reason that the Vine Act got passed. Her case that there it is. Her case with my father being raped 3 days after a hysterectomy is one of the story, is how the Vine Act got passed. She went and we told our story to John Walsh. I went with her because I was there when it happened. And I don't know all, I was like 17, so I don't know all the details to it, but I do know that she is the reason why the Vine Act got passed. Like, they fought really hard to get it passed. And so now people who need to know where their abuser is in prison can easily look it up and find out where they are, where they're getting transferred to, when they're being released and all that, so that they can be prepared for it when their abusers come out of prison. And my sister was like, you remind me of Mom, because this is what I remember her doing when she was working on all that, the activism stuff, and when she was calling and she was getting all this done and she was meeting with people and trying to get this Vine Act approved. And I always say that she is the reason I am and I do what I do today, working to make change and make a difference. I learned it from her. And yes, her bed would be covered. She would sit in her bedroom on the phone and work her ass off, and her bed would be covered in papers like this. It just with notes, like not even like it will start like a paragraph here about one thing, and then over here it'll be like a couple words about something else and maybe a phone number. And so my sister was laughing at me because of the papers, and she was pointing at things like, what's this for and what's that for? And I knew what everything was for, but it was just funny because she brought that to my attention, that we were that I was a lot like her. And now that I figured and I found what I was looking for, I just mixed it all up again. Jeez Louise. I am hilarious. I just found it and I was like, yay, I got it. And then I put it on all the papers again. That's the letter I'm writing for Tamika. Like I said, it means the world to them if you just jot down a letter, and they get a letter from a stranger. Like I said, she's doing life for pot, y'all. Life. And we are working on trying to get her out. Jackie is her mentor right now, and she's not out yet. I say yet because she will be soon. Are you serious? Here it is. Okay. She will be soon. And for the time being, Jackie's been calling her, putting money on her books to make these phone calls, writing her letters. And we are asking everybody for y'all's help. If y'all are doing like Christmas cards or something for the year, I've got her inmate number, and her name is Tamika Drummer. She is in prison for life, serving it now for cannabis possession. They are working on getting her free as we speak, and Jackie will be helping her throughout the transition to freedom. Right now, she writes her and sends her a little money for phone calls. And like I said, y'all drop her a line. It means the world. Like, she thinks that she's forgotten right now. She's been in prison. I don't know how many years yet, but a long time. And we have another mentor that Joe's working with, or mentoree. And so we are looking for more. If you know someone who is just getting out of prison and needs help, needs a mentor, we're going to be there from them from the beginning to the end. When we find out they're getting out, they need a place to stay. They need a ride from jail. They need groceries. They need socks. They need underwear. They need so much. And so we will be making sure they got the money for all this, making sure, and then being somebody they can call. Like, I need help. I got to fill out this application, teaching them how to use a phone, getting them a phone line so that they can get a job and have job interviews, and so that somebody has some way to contact them. There's just so much that needs to be done, y'all. And so that is what we as THSI mentors are going to be doing. And that's why we're raising the funds. So if you would like to help out in this project, you can go to the Human Solution International website, which is thsintl.org. And you can either donate a little bit of money, or maybe you know a business that's donating gift cards for food or vouchers or whatever. You can help. Definitely. I know that they've been working hard. They've been going, there's been Lions Club meetings, and man, Joe's just been kicking ass along with Carlos and Becca. And we're just trying to raise all the funds that we can so we can help as many people as we can. I know people are like, well, they're prisoners. Yeah, they're prisoners. Well, they shouldn't have done pot. They shouldn't have got caught with pot because it's bad and you shouldn't have it. Yeah. Well, you know, I had the choice to get off pharmaceuticals or be illegally healed, and I had to be illegally healed. Sometimes there's bad laws that are made, and we had alcohol prohibition. We know what that's all about. Now we're going through the cannabis prohibition, and we're trying to end this because it's helping so many people. And so there's been a lot of people who have had to make the choice, you know, do I want to be on an addicting drug that's going to kill me and make me addicted for the rest of my life? That really isn't going to help with the symptoms. It's just going to mask them a little bit. Or I can go get a little bit of weed illegally and smoke this, and my pain is gone, my anxiety is gone, everything is gone, and I don't have the addiction that I would with pills, and I don't have the harm to my liver that I would with. And so we got to think, you know, there's bad laws, racism, slavery was a good example of a bad laws. Alcohol prohibition, good example of bad laws. Although I don't drink, if you choose to drink, that's for you, and it is more harmful than cannabis, but it's legal now. You can go to the store, buy it anywhere, and there's bad laws, y'all, and we have to fight to change them. Unfortunately, here in Texas, it's not so easy, and we can't just petition like everybody else can. We have to literally vote out bad people and get good people in, and then we go and we try to make a difference and testify on these bills and everything. And I don't want to say that it doesn't work, because it works. It does. Baby steps, it's working. We're getting little bit by little. But you know what? When people are dying, and when people are having to choose between going to prison or healing themselves, we need to move a little bit faster. Come on, Texas. You know, you see all the proof. We've given you the scientific evidence you've asked for. Lots of other states are doing it and doing it just fine and getting lots of money in taxes for their state and their schools. And it's working good. So there's no reason except for monopolizing the cannabis industry, why we're being so slow about it. And what I say by that is they're making sure they got all their ducks in the row so that they're the ones making the money on it when it goes legal. See what I'm saying? This is happening right now. And that, in my opinion, is why they are going so slow about it, because they're making sure that the people who they want to be making the money are in that situation to be making it. And I think it's ridiculous. They need to just hurry up and get it done. But like I said, my opinion, I'm not speaking for THSI or anybody else. This is Candis's opinion. Hey Lonnie, what's up? Hell yeah. So the reentry project, working very hard on it. If y'all can help out, go to thsintl.org and donate, hit us up. Maybe you want to help. Maybe you want to be a mentor. We're not taking on any new mentors yet, but as we get the prisoners, you know, rolling in, and we're going to need to train more people into being a mentor. So if you let us know now that you're interested, once that happens, we'll know, hey, we need mentors. We can contact so-and-so. They said they were interested. So still let us know that you're interested in helping out. Like I said, we're just training the 5 people that we've got right now as mentors. trying to get it all, because there's going to be things that we didn't get right that we're going to have to tweak and change. Because like I said, we are building this from the ground up. There's where we've made the budget planning. We're trying to file for grants. Everything is being done from the ground up. So, you know, when you start a business or when you start something new, you have to go from the ground up. And sometimes there's going to be, you know, things that you didn't plan on happening, and so we're going to have to tweak that before we start bringing in new people to help. But we will be at that point. So let us know if you're wanting to. And maybe you're just wanting to help financially, send in a couple bucks. You can do that too. If you know anybody that needs help with like what is it called? Community service. We do that too. Like if you know anybody that has community service, like several hours of community service that they need to get done, we do that as well. We'll give them a job, posting on Facebook or something for a few, you know what I mean, to help us out to write off their community service. So hell yeah. Also, I got a little sidetracked again. Another thing that people like to say is, well, they were a drug dealer. They were selling cannabis. They shouldn't have been selling it. Okay, here's another thing. How are we, with these bad laws, supposed to get medicine if those people ain't taking that risk to give it to us? So in my book, the ones that took the chance to get it, they are heroes. They helped a lot of people out when they couldn't get it by having it, even though it's the underground and stuff. I mean, how could we have gotten healed? Y'all, curing cancer. This is, I mean, Alzheimer's. It's turning back the table on Alzheimer's. Seizures. Alexis Bortel had to move to Colorado from Texas because she was a little girl that had seizures every day. Since she's been on cannabis oil, she hasn't had any seizures. She's lived a fine, productive life. She makes great grades in school, and she's got a great head on her shoulders. And she's around cannabis every day. She's learned how to grow them. She deals with all of the process of it. And she's a great, great child. My daughter looks up to her a lot. And she's just an amazing person that needed cannabis, and it saved her life. We're talking about life-saving medicine here, not just, oh, I want to get high. So this mentor program is going to be for these people who have gotten in trouble with a cannabis crime, non-violent cannabis crime. We don't care about the past. Now, I guess if you murdered somebody, you know what I mean? That's something totally different. But I'm talking about, okay, so as you were a child and getting arrested by the cop, you happen to try to, you know, squirm around, and you didn't really even hit them, but they decided to smack you with a brutality case anyway, which they do a lot. They try to put everything on you and hope something sticks. And then in some cases you get charged with 20 felonies. Like, it's crazy. So we're going to go on case by case basis. Like I said, not violent criminals, but we are going to be looking at your case very closely to see if we'll be able to help or not. And I hope to be able to help so many people, y'all. This is going to be great. When my son got out, he had nothing. He had no social security card, no birth certificate, no nothing, no house to live in, no car, no food, no nothing, no phone. And it was hard for him to get up and going. And if he didn't have us helping him, you know, he was fortunate. Most people who get in trouble with a drug crime, because it's a drug crime, their families have washed all tides with them, and they're not there to help. So they need people. They need people like us that are going to come in there and say, like, look, we got your back. You're out now. Let's make sure you stay out. Let's help give you a little bit of help so you can get a job, so you can get a great place to stay, and you're not having to go into some drug-filled rehab house right out of prison, which guarantees you to be around a bunch of drugs and around a bunch of people who it's hard to change when you're around that and in that environment. So let's give them the best chance that they've got when they get out and try to help as much as we can. Heck yeah. So I have one other thing to talk about, and that's all about Willow Creek Springs. Willow Creek Springs is now a sponsor. 100% of every sale that they get, a percentage of it goes back to the Human Solution International. So big shout out to Willow Creek Springs CBD products. What got me involved with them? I started working with Joe about 5 years ago, and any kind of ailment or issue that I'd have, like oh my, I've got a migraine, or oh, we got something for that. Let me send you this. And so he would send me all these products, and not one of these products that I got was I disappointed with. And I was like, damn, this is a really good product. And the fact that it's all natural is another thing that I like. Speaking of Willow Creek Springs, it's all natural products. They've got so much to offer, y'all. They've got something for everything. They've got the capsules, they've got the spray, they've got the drops, they've got pet care, they got nano CBD, which if you don't know what nano CBD is, the best way I can explain it to you is a CBD particle is like this. And THC helps the CBD bind to receptors. But if you've heard about vitamins, vitamins do the same thing. Like they'll be like, oh, you can take all the vitamins you want, but if your body doesn't absorb it, it's not helping you any, right? Well, with the nano CBD, our body absorbs it better. They're tinier particles, so our body can absorb them better. And so that's what the nano CBD is. It's amazing stuff. I'm loving it. They've got hand sanitizer, liquid butter, cooling cream, hot and cold, liquid butter, original lip quench coconut, which is what I just used, massage oil, rapid relief, sports rebound cream, sunburn relief, vapor rub. They've even got the new Candis skincare line, which I am loving, y'all. I don't know if you can see, but right here, let me do this. Okay, you see that line? It was really bad, y'all. Like, I could see this freaking stress line like right here. And if you can see now, you can barely see it. This shit is good, y'all. I'm telling you, if you haven't tried the anti-aging treatment, skin treatment, man, they've got all kinds of, they got lavender and eucalyptus body scrub. They got eye serum, face and body toner, the hair serum. I am loving it. I didn't even iron my hair today. I just blow dried it and put the hair serum on, and I didn't even have to iron it today. Hell yeah. Ironing it takes so much time, y'all. Coconut vanilla body scrub, but yeah. But okay, so back to why I love Willow Creek Springs. Their products are great. They work great. Made in the USA, all natural products. And they donate a percentage to every item sold to the Human Solution International to help make a difference, to help change the world, to help these prisoners, to help as when you have a court case coming up and you need support, people there standing behind you, all this stuff, the flyers, the everything, it all costs money. And so Willow Creek Springs is now a permanent sponsor of all their sales. A percentage is going to THSI. So that's amazing. And I was like, hell yeah, I can jump behind people like that. I can get behind this. I've been asked since I've started all this, oh, would you like to make some extra money by selling CBD? Would you? And I'd always be like, no. But with my line of work at the time with cannabis open carry walks, we'd be on the streets. It was never about money or anything. And I wanted people to understand that I wasn't in it for that this is what I'm doing. So I didn't want to get involved in anything like that. But then Now it's been 5 years. I'm with the Human Solution International. They are making a difference and donating some of their funds to the Human Solution International. And I think that's great. That's a company I can get behind. If y'all would like to go check out willowcreeksprings.com, go see all their products, as well as I have several products on hand. So if you're in my area and you would like to know what ones I have in this little box here, already ready to be shipped out to y'all. I got some stop smoking meds. This stuff right here, the quit tobacco 5 milligram CBD. So many good reviews on this, like so many good reviews we've had on that. So if you're trying to quit smoking and you need some help, I got you. And just, I also got samples. So if you're serious about it and you can hit me up, I do have a few samples too that I can ship out. So just let me know, y'all. Canna Corner, broadcasted live every Monday at 7 p.m. from right here on my Candis Dyer Facebook page, as well as the Relevant app. We're over there right now, broadcasting live. You can catch it if you miss it. The replay on WJAE 420 radio, the Wendy Love Edge radio, and it's at Wednesday at 2 o'clock, and then again on KM 420 radio on Sundays at 2. So if you miss it on, and then I also have my YouTube channel, Candis Dyer YouTube channel. We're trying to get that built up here. I haven't really worked on it much except for like this past year. We're trying to get it built up. So I've got that over there. If you'll go subscribe to that, I try to get the video uploaded, edited and uploaded to the YouTube by the end of Monday night so that it's there for y'all. But hell yeah. Oh, I told y'all I was going to do an update on Mocha. Speaking of Mocha, let's see. Where are you, buddy? He likes to get in my cushion back here. Hi. Hi, buddy. You gonna come out for a minute? And he has been sitting here very quietly back behind this cushion. And I know I made a post the other day. I was letting y'all know, that he was going in shed, and he shed today. It didn't come out as a whole shed. It was a birth shed, but he managed to get his eye caps out and he managed to get it all off. And so I wanted to share with y'all, here's all his shed. And he did shed. So he's out of shed now. He's doing great. I don't know. I know there's a lot of people out there that are afraid of snakes. I was too. I was a little nervous about snakes, but I'm telling you, if you're thinking about wanting a snake, or if you're thinking about maybe facing your fears with snakes, a ball python is a great way to go. They are very gentle. This guy, I have had him for a few months now, right? We rescued him. The neighbor next door couldn't get you to eat, could they? Yeah. So they couldn't get him to eat. Oh, sorry, did I scare you? And so he was like, if you will take it, I will give him to you, if maybe you can get him to eat. And we tried a couple times, and then he's eaten like 3 meals with us now, 2 mice, and then a baby rat. And we will be feeding him again here soon now that he's out of shed. But if y'all are looking for a calm way to face your fear, if you are afraid of snakes, ball pythons are an amazing way to try it out. He has not hissed at us, not once since we got him. And a lot of people say that when snakes go into shed, they get really grumpy, and he could care less. He's not like scared at all. Like there's been several times when he was in shed that I had to reach in there to like clean his cage and get him out and stuff. And I mean, yeah, they can't see as good because they their eye caps, their skin is on their eye and it's coming off, and they get like a liquid underneath their eye cap. And so they can't see good. So they're scared if you like reach in and grab them and don't let them know that you're coming, and don't try to like do it slowly. They might, but they just always yank their head back. He's not like ever tried to bite us or anything. And he seems perfectly fine being able to just chill. Look at him. He looks so bright and vibrant now that he's shed. I'm so excited. I actually got him out today because I checked on him yesterday, and it looked to me like he was going to do the burst shed thing that I've been reading about. And a lot of people say that when you first get a snake, it's hard to figure out the humidity and stuff. So I'm working on all that. And so I was really interested in seeing if I could get him to shed a whole shed. I did tell the little girl next door that had the snake that I would give her his first shed. And I told her if it was a burst shed, then but I didn't realize it was going to come off in like such big pieces, even though it was the burst shed. So I'm going to give her this. But when he sheds next time and he does the whole one, now that I've got him in a comfortable situation and he's not stressed out, and I'm learning how, to make sure his environment has plenty of moisture. What I did this morning is I noticed last night when he went to crawl out of my hand, when I was putting him back in, that a little piece of his belly scale had peeled off onto my hand. And he went into blue, which is when his eyes get blue, about 2 or 3 days ago. So I knew that he should be shedding. And then when that happened, I was like, okay. So this morning I got up and I soaked him in some warm water for like 5 minutes. And then I kind of towel dried him, damp dried him a little bit, and then let him go back into his cage. And by the time I checked on him tonight, when I went to pull him out right before Canna Corner, this was in his hide. Like he had peeled it all off after that bath. So I was like, hell yeah. But yeah, I just wanted y'all to see Mocha. And I was so excited that he shed. And he's such an amazing pet. If you're thinking about, like I said, trying to get over your fears, come see Mocha. He's a very sweet snake and he won't bite you. I'm still trying to get my husband to even touch it. He won't even touch it. Why? He's so cute. Look at him. My sister is comfortable sitting next to him and touching him, but she won't hold him yet. But I'm working on her too. I think snakes are really misunderstood. I think we watch too many horror films because they really are very gentle and docile creatures. But that's enough about Mocha. Right, guy? He says right. He's shy. He don't like to be on camera. Awesome. Well, we are coming up on an hour. It's 8:05 now. I am so looking forward to the next few guests that I got coming on Canna Corner. Y'all stay tuned for cannabis stories to come. And Amanda Hughes Munson on the 10th. And Tracy with Puff and Pretty. I got her bracelet on right now. And if you are someone who has a cannabis story that you would like to share, that is what this show is about, y'all. Getting stories out there. Sharing your story, because we are the evidence, y'all. There's not a lot of scientific evidence and studies and stuff as far as that goes, but we've been studying it. We know that it works for us. I have PTSD and it works amazingly for me. And so when we come on and we share our stories, we're able to get people to understand and relate. Like they may have a kid that's got seizures or a grandchild that's got seizures, and they've been working for many years trying to get him better with all the medicines that they could, but nothing's been helping. And then they come on and they hear a story about the kid who went to Alexis Bortel that went to Colorado because she needed to save her own life because it was illegal here in Texas, and now she's had no seizures. So when they hear all these different stories, they're able to relate better. You know what I mean? They might not be able to relate to my PTSD. They may not be able to relate to my depression and my anxiety and my back pain, but maybe they can relate to the fact that this 4-stage cancer patient that has been told that they're going to die and to get ready and to do their will of rights because there's nothing else they can do for them. And they start cannabis oil, and they've lived many, many, many years past what the doctor said that they were going to live. They may be able to relate to that. So any of y'all, if y'all have got some cannabis story that you would like to come on and let people know about, you can be what's the word for it? Anonymous. You can be anonymous. You can call in. We can not use your name, not use your videos if you're worried about people finding out that you use cannabis. We can do it that way. And let me just say, it is not illegal to support cannabis and to say you use it. It's illegal if you get caught with it. I love mocha. See, so chill, y'all. So chill, huh? Heck yeah. Well, thank y'all so much. Big shout out to my sponsors one more time, the Human Solution International, Go Green Botanicals, KM 420 Radio, WJAE 420 Radio. Oh, and season 6 of the Wendy Love Ed Show. Stay tuned. I am going to be doing a special Mile High News for WJAE for the Wendy Love Ed Show. Right, Charles. I totally feel you. It's amazing that, I mean, just a little plant can help you. If you would like to come on and share your story, Charles, you get a hold of me. We'll get you on here. Heck yeah. But the Wendy Love Ed Show, season 6 is coming up. I'm so excited about that. She has asked that I come on and do Mile High News for her. So once a week, I'll be coming on talking about a different article about cannabis, worldwide article about cannabis, and just doing some news for y'all. So stay tuned for that. I'm really excited. Season 6 starts up next week, I believe. Hi. Mocha's like, who are you talking to? There's nobody here. No, I'm kidding. But yes, season 6. Y'all check out the Wendy Love Ed Show. Y'all can find her on Facebook, on Instagram, on Relevant app, all over the place. And it is broadcasted live on Fayetteville TV. And she does a great job, y'all. She does a whole lot of stuff. Her and Angela are amazing people. So, hell yeah. Love y'all very much. Y'all have a wonderful night. Thank God the holidays are over. Peace.